Hi, how are you? Today is Friday and we're doing restorative yoga, and we are going to use a chair today. I'm Deborah Ann with Vibrant Life Studio, and we're going to do restorative yoga today. So hopefully you can join me. We are pushing it out to Facebook, our private group, but we should be online on our website. So check out that. Make sure you can connect. I'm hoping that everything's okay. Sound is good. And the live stream is working. We just got that fixed yesterday, so hopefully that's working. I'm going to look at my iPad and I'm going to share this live feed to our private group. And our private group is Vibrant Life Yoga Studio on Facebook. And our Vibrant Life Studio is hopefully seeing this live streaming event. Yep. So we're going to share this right now to our group so everybody in our group can see it. Nice. Let me check there. Yep, we're there. So, I am listening to Slow, Strong Flow 1, even though we're doing restorative, because it's a little bit of upbeat. And we're listening to Keep Your Head Up. It's happy music. So, it's a little cloudy today, so if it's cloudy where you are, take this mudra. You take your hands together like this in a triangle. You place it right where your heart is, and you point your heart where the sun should be, behind the clouds. And we're going to take in lots of light. We're just going to imagine that beautiful sunlight moving in from the great central sun through our little diamond into our heart, filling our heart with lots of solar energy. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Take a deep breath in, expand, and fill the body up with that golden light. And exhale and let go. Maybe one more time. Take a deep breath in. Yay. Good job. We've got to do things like that sometimes. Okay. So if you've got a chair, that would be great. And maybe some blankets. We want 4 blankets if you have them. Maybe a rice pillow if you have one. And hopefully I'll have these and I can offer these at some point. And maybe some pillows from the couch, toss pillows, something like that we're going to use. But we're going to first start in the chair. And I'm going to turn the chair sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. And I'm going to turn my music down just a little so I can focus a little better because I don't want that too loud for you. Okay, so we're going to stand here. So right now we're going to start our practice. Restorative yoga starts now. Okay, so we're going to come to a standing position, lengthen up through the crown of the head. The chin should be level with the earth. Open and lift the heart. Let the shoulders roll onto the back, and maybe turn the palms forward just a little. Draw the navel in. Reach the tailbone toward the earth. You should find your feet hip-width distance apart. We're going to just rock forward and back. Just a little tiny bit on our feet so that we can feel the feet. Maybe see if you can spread the toes wide. And I don't know if you've been home, sheltering at home, or maybe you're going to work, but I'm wondering if people are not wearing shoes as much lately, which is actually good for you. So see if you can feel those feet on the earth, lifting through the arch, finding your balance, moving forward and back. And then we're going to stop there, and then we're going to move side to side. Just a little bit of sway. And just notice how your feet respond to the movement. The more we are rooted down into the earth, and then lengthen through the crown of the head, the more we have the ability to sway like a tree. When trouble comes, or someone tries to push you, or maybe there's some uneven ground, if we can be grounded and connected at the same time, lengthened, and using that tall spine, we can be better able to kind of flow with what's going on and still be strong. So we're going to stand here, root down through the feet, all four corners, lift through the arches. We're going to inhale the arms up. We're going to exhale them down. Inhale up and exhale down. And I kind of see that I'm a little bit cut off. So inhale up and exhale down. So I'm going to walk over here to the camera and I'm going to pull it back just a little so you can see me a tiny bit better. And we're going to tilt the camera. Good job. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now I'm coming back and we're going to start over again. Restorative yoga right here, right now. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Now we're going to reach the hands forward and up. Open the heart to the sky. See if you can open the heart, draw the navel in and just open the heart. Now we're going to reach the hands forward and we're going to see if we can bend the knees. And we're going to come to this chair and sit down. Now I'm going to walk up and bring myself to the edge of the chair and find those feet hip-width distance apart and parallel. We're going to lift the toes, spread the toes wide. We're going to draw the balls of the feet back just a little bit. We're going to let those toes come back down. We're going to press through the big toe mound, outside heel, little toe mound, and inside heel. And I want you to see if you can draw the navel in at the same time, but lift through the arches. See if the arches can lift gently to the sky. We're going to lengthen up through the crown of the head right here. And we're going to tilt the head to one side. Stretching through the neck, maybe lifting the chin toward the sky. We're going to bring the chin down a little, back to that neutral position, then back to center. We're going to tilt the head to the other side. Maybe lift the chin toward the sky. And then lower the chin, bringing the head into neutral side. And then we're going to bring it back to center. Now we're going to lower the chin toward the chest, stretching through the back of the neck. We're going to inhale, face to the sky, maybe stretching through the front of the neck. Now, if this is too much for you, bring your chin down a little. You don't have to go so high. Exhale, chin to chest. Lengthening through the back of the neck, the upper back. Breathe. Inhale, coming back up, lengthening through the crown of the head. We're going to open and lift the heart. See if we can really lift the heart, draw the navel in, root the tailbone down toward the earth. Breathe. Now we're going to take the right leg over the left thigh. We're just going to hang out here. I'm flexing this right foot. We're going to see if we can find a tall spine. Will be a little bit of a stretch through that IT band and the outside right hip. This is a seated, real seated on a chair, figure 4 or pigeon pose. Now we're going to lengthen through the crown of the head, lift through the heart, and our heart is going to reach forward. We're going to offer our heart forward as we hinge at the hips, keeping that back straight. Just get a little stretch through that outside hip and thigh. Inhale, coming back up. Now we're going to release that leg. We're going to take the left shin over the right thigh this time. Keep that foot planted hip right in alignment with the hip. Don't pull it in so that you have this weird legs coming in, caving in together. You want to be really straight and tall. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Draw the navel in, root down through that tailbone. Breathe. Offer the heart forward, hinging at the hips. Breathe. Keep those elbows soft, shoulders soft. Maybe lower the chin to the chest. Find the length in the spine. And then we're going to slowly come back up. Good job. We're going to release that leg. Now we're going to inhale, lengthen up through the crown of the head. We're going to inhale the shoulders up, exhale them back down. Inhale up. Oh my gosh, we need this today. Exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Nice job. Now I'm going to turn myself toward you so we can see. So feet are hip width distance apart. Inhaling up, exhaling back down, drawing the navel in, rooting down through the tailbone, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, the hands down. We're going to bring our hands to the sides of the seat. Lengthen up. We're going to tilt the head to one side. Inhale, center. Tilt the head to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, center. Tilt the head to one side. Inhale, center. Tilt the head to the other side. Inhale, center. Tilt the chin toward the chest. Come back to center. Inhale, face to the sky. Center. We're going to bring the hands here. Draw the shoulders back. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Exhale and round. Releasing the head and neck. Inhale, roll the belly forward. Open the heart. Exhale and round. Inhale, roll the belly forward. Open the heart. Exhale and round. Inhale, roll the belly forward, open the heart, and coming back to center. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, back down. We're going to reach those arms out all the way up to the sky. We're going to clasp the hands together, pointer fingers up, draw the navel in, root down through your tailbone. Exhale to one side. Doesn't have to be very far. Open and lift the heart. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Open and lift the heart. Inhale, center. This is strength and stretch. Exhale. This is more stretch than restorative today, but this is restoring our body too. So inhale back. Exhale. Open and lift the heart. Breathe. Inhale back to center. Release the hands down. We're going to bring our hands right to the sides. Roll the shoulders onto the back. Lengthen through the crown of the head. We're going to do some little bit of circles with those, with the belly in. We're doing those spirograph circles with our tailbone. And we're going to change the direction. We're going to come to center, lengthen up through the crown of the head. Breathe. Okay, now we're going to reach one hand up. We're going to tilt over. We're going to hold on to that chair. Bend the elbow to the back of the chair. And then we're going to come back to center. We're going to hold on to the chair. We're going to take the other arm up, bend the elbow toward the back of the chair, hold on to the chair, draw the navel in, reach. Nice job. Coming back to center. We're going to inhale up. We're going to exhale down. Now we're going to take pancake hands in toward our shoulders, just like this. Lengthen up, open and lift the heart. This is a Qigong move. We're going to press those hands out to the horizon line, reaching to the horizon, imagining the most beautiful horizon you've ever seen. And we're going to see if we can take our fingertips and touch the colors of the horizon. Breathe. See if you can feel the energy flowing from one hand all the way through the body to the other hand, and then back again. Now we're going to draw those hands in, and we're going to press out again with pancake hands. Nice job. Now we're going to point the fingers, wiggle them, and draw them in. And press out. Nice job. Lengthen. See if you can feel the energy flow from one side to the other, back again. Take those fingertips, draw that beautiful color of the horizon in, pressing back out. Nice job. Feeling the energy flow. Now take those fingers, reach them out, play with the colors of the horizon on either side of you. Now we'll draw it in, and then we're going to bring it back down. Nice job. Lengthen through the crown of the head. We're going to exhale and round. Only this time we're going to stay there for a little bit. See if we can sway the head side to side easily. Find some grace and ease. Working on releasing tension in the back. Inhaling and exhaling with ease and grace. Silky smooth breath. And then we're going to come back to center. We're going to slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Nice job. Inhale the shoulders up, exhale back down. Inhale up, exhale back down. One more time, inhaling up, exhaling back down. We're going to reach those arms up to the sky. Now we're going to take that right hand to the left knee, left hand to the back of the chair, sitting up really tall, back of the seat, lengthening through the crown of the head, breathing, keeping those knees hip-width distance apart, not letting them fall together. We're going to take a deep breath here, lengthen through the crown of the head, exhale, lower the tailbone down. Inhale, lift through the heart, and exhale, and maybe turn a little bit more toward the left if it feels okay. Breathe. Now we're going to bring our head back to center, and we're going to unwind. We're going to inhale, shoulders up, exhale, back down. Inhale up, exhale, back down. One more time, inhaling up, exhaling back down, reaching the arms up to the sky. We're going to take the left hand to the right knee, right hand to the seat, toward the back of the seat, lengthening up through the crown of the head. Draw the navel in, lower the tailbone. Inhale, lift through the heart, and exhale and turn and breathe. We are opening up the body, finding energy flow, releasing tension. Take a deep breath in, breathe. Bring the head back to center, the hands back to center. We're going to inhale up, exhale back down. Inhale, shoulders up, and exhale back down. One more time, shoulder rolls. Inhale up, and exhale back down. Scooping energy up from the earth. This time we're going to take the right hand to the left knee. Left arm is going to go on the top part of the chair if you want. You don't have to. Maybe keep it at the lower part. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, lower the tailbone down. Inhale, lift through the heart. And exhale and turn and breathe. See if we can soften this right shoulder down. Wiggle the elbow. That sometimes helps. Lift through the heart. Lengthen through the crown. Lower the chin a little bit. Now we're going to let go of this back hand, reaching to the wall behind us. We're going to reach it up to the sky. We're going to hang out here if we want. Or we're going to tilt. And then if we tilt, let's see if we can open and lift the heart. And breathe. And just let the energy flow through the body. We're releasing energy blocks and opening the flow. Nice job. We're going to turn the palm down. We're going to release that down and come back to center. Inhaling, shoulders up, exhaling back down. Inhaling up, exhaling back down. One more time. Inhaling up and exhaling back down. Reaching those arms up. Breathe. We're going to exhale the left hand to the right knee, right hand on the chair behind, on the top of the chair. Or you can take it down to the seat. Either one is fine. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Lower the tailbone down. Inhale, lift through the heart. And exhale and turn and breathe. You could be feeling it right in that middle area between the shoulder blades. Just lengthen through the crown of the head. See if we can open and lift, breathing. Now we're going to take that hand to the wall behind. We're going to reach it up to the sky and stay here if we want. Or we're going to tilt and open and lift the heart and breathe. Use some core strength. Draw the navel in. That helps keep you stable and secure. We're going to release that down. We're going to come back to center. Inhaling, shoulders up, exhaling back down. Now we're going to hinge forward at the hips, place weight in the feet. We're going to come to a standing position. Now we're going to find our chair. Actually, I'm going to put it right here. I like to walk around the chair. That's kind of a game we play. So anyways, I'm going to put the chair here, and we're going to do some stretching in the upper back. So we're going to do modified downward facing dog. Modified Adho Mukha Svanasana. I'm going to move my blankets out of the way just a little bit. I'm going to step my feet back, and I'm going to lower the chest down. Hands are on either side of that chair. I'm going to draw the navel in, reaching the tailbone long. Part of the reason I tried to tack my shirt up so you could see how much I'm drawing the navel in and reaching the tailbone long, and then letting that heart relax toward the earth. And it's helpful to allow the hamstrings might be tight. So if they are, You might want to bend the knees a little, but draw the navel in and extend the tailbone. You can feel that long spine opening up. If you want to straighten the legs, that's fine. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and release. Draw the navel in. Find that lower abdominal strength here. Maybe bend one knee, press one heel down, bend the other knee, press the other heel down, and you can switch back and forth. And then we're going to straighten those legs. Now I'm going to come up to the toes, and then I'm going to bring my heels down. I'm actually going to step back a little because I don't feel quite stable. So make sure you feel stable. Look at your feet. Draw the balls of the feet back, spread the toes wide, lift through the arches. Now we're going to inhale the heels up, exhale heels down, inhale heels up, exhale heels down. Use the strength of the feet. Inhale heels up, exhale heels down. You can feel the arches lifting. I'm working my feet a lot this way. Nice job. Now I'm going to draw the navel in even more. See how I draw this navel in and I move the hips forward before I even lift my head. And then I'm going to draw the shoulders onto the back and coming into a plank. And then I'm going to walk up to the chair. And now we're going to turn around. This is easy stretching, but actually you're strengthening. If you're doing all the cues that I'm saying, this is restorative, but I'm actually getting you strong at the same time. So we're going to put our hands on either side of the seat. We're going to step the feet back. So we're restoring balance in the body, releasing tension, and finding a little strength here. So we're going to draw the shoulders down the back. So the shoulders are integrated into the body. We're going to draw the navel in, extend the tailbone long. And now we're going to lift the heels. See if you can relax the neck completely down. Exhale, heels down. Now if you want, draw the balls of the feet back, spread the toes wide, place them back down, lift through the arches. Press all four corners of the feet into the earth. Now lift the heels up and see how that feels. Exhale, heels down, keeping those arches lifted. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels down. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Breathe, lowering the chest, lengthening the spine, swaying the head gently side to side. Breathe. Now we're going to come down to our knees and we're going to see if we can find a modified, I'm going to get a blanket here, a modified child's pose. So I'm going to take my knees apart and I'm going to come into this position, very modified. Now if you want a blanket under the knees or the shins, that can be helpful. If you want a blanket under here, that can be helpful too. So we're going to take a blanket and show you what that looks like, if that feels right to you. I'm going to take this out like this. If this can take off some of the pressure off of those feet or ankles, or sometimes off of the knees. So now I want you to take a deep breath in, open the mouth and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So as we opened up all the energy meridians in the body, stretching and doing all those things, now we're going to cool down in restorative poses to see if we can let go even more. Nice job. Resting your forehead is a magical thing. It typically allows the body to relax a little more. Maybe begin to sway the hips side to side to see if you can release any tension there. And then we're going to place our hands on this and then coming back up. Good job. Now I'm going to take the chair out of the way for now. I'm going to move this blanket. And we're going to do a couple more stretches with the legs and the lower back. So before we get there, I'm going to come to a tabletop. And we're going to take the hands hand length in front. And we're going to do some hip circles. Just like this. Inhaling one side and exhaling the other. And then we're going to change to the other side. Nice job. And then we're going to bring the hands back to underneath the shoulders. We're going to inhale, lower the belly, open the heart. Exhale and round. Inhale, lower the belly, open the heart. Exhale and round. Inhale, lower the belly, open the heart, and exhale and round. We're going to come back to center. We're going to take our hands one hand length in front. We're going to slowly lower all the way down. I'm going to move the chair just a little bit. We're going to take our forearms and we're going to place our forearms on the earth, elbows underneath the shoulders. Spread the fingers wide, draw the shoulders onto the back. We're going to take and lift one foot. The right toe is pointed at the right corner of the mat. The left toe is pointed to the left corner of the mat. We're going to press those forearms in. We're going to lengthen through the crown of the head, lift through the navel. Breathe. Nice job. Finding that long spine. Nice job. Now I'm going to take this left arm in. I'm going to bend the right knee. I'm going to reach around for my foot. I'm going to press that foot toward my bottom. This is called half frog pose. I'm going to turn the fingers forward if I'm really close to my bottom and I've got a lot of flexibility. This is a great quad stretch. It also helps the lower back as long as you're not hurting yourself. So this is a great, great little stretch here. Now if you can't reach the foot, you can always use a strap. Now we're going to release that leg, take the right arm back down, turn this left arm back out. So the right arm becomes perpendicular again. We're going to bend that back foot, back knee, and we're going to reach for the foot. We're going to press that foot toward our bottom. And if we want, we're going to turn the fingers forward. We're going to look forward. Breathe. Just going to hang out here. Now, if you want to keep your foot here or here, that's fine. But this is huge in flexibility. Hip flexors, psoas. The quads need to stretch. Breathe. Give yourself some time to stretch here. Nice job. And then we're going to release that. Now we're going to just let the hips move side to side. Good job. Now I'm going to come down with my chin. I'm going to place the fingertips or the hands on either side of the shoulders. Hug those elbows in. Figure out where the hands need to be. We're going to press the thighs and the pelvis toward the earth. We're going to draw the shoulders down the back and we're going to just lift up just a little. Press the earth. Lift through the heart and breathe. And breathe. And then we're going to slowly lower. We're going to take the head to one side. We're going to take the hands back. We're going to let the head hang out here. And the arms, and we're going to rest. And then we're going to turn the head to the other side, stretching both sides of the neck. we're going to bring our chin back to the earth. We're going to bring our hands to shoulder height. We're going to hug the elbows in. And then we're going to place the hands wherever the elbows are into the waist. We're going to place the hands wherever they go. And we're going to press up, lengthen through the crown of the head, draw the navel in and breathe. Nice job. And then we're going to slowly lower. This time we're going to place the hands about where your forehead is. And you can either rest the forehead or you can rest the side of the face. Now we're going to take the left knee out to the left side. We're going to hang out here. So the inner thigh gets stretched here. Take a deep breath in, open the mouth and exhale. Just rest. Now, if you want to straighten that leg any amount, that's fine. Or you can keep it bent. You'll feel a little difference. So whatever you feel like you need is totally fine. See if you can take a deep breath here. Open the mouth, exhale, letting go. Noticing if there's a release. Nice job. Now we're going to place the left hand next to the face. We're going to lift up the chest. We're going to thread the right arm underneath. And I'm going to take that right shoulder down. I'm going to start to roll that left shoulder onto the earth. Excuse me. And this knee and leg pop up and we balance on the right hip. So we're in this little twist. And we're going to rock this left hip side to side. So the hips are stacked. The left hip is stacked on top of the right hip, and this knee is not on the earth. We're just going to rock it left and right. Just like that. And then if you don't feel like rocking, just hang out there. This is one of those amazing poses that when we're in the studio, I can do a little stretch for you to stretch the side of the body, and it feels so good. So take a deep breath here, filling up the body, expanding the rib cage, and exhale, release. Some of the stuff you can do on your own. The body will let go on its own if it's guided to. Nice job. Now when you're ready, we're going to roll back onto our stomach. Straighten that leg. We're going to place the hands right back here so we can place the forehead or the side of the cheek, and we're going to take the right knee out to the right side. Another restorative pose that helps stretch that inner thigh and groin area and helps to open up the hips gently. Just hang out here. See if you can take a deep breath here. Open the mouth and exhale. Letting go. Now we're going to take the right hand next to the face. We're going to press up. We're going to thread that left arm underneath, coming down to the left shoulder. And then we're going to roll that right shoulder toward the earth. And we're going to lift that knee up. And we're going to balance. The right hip is stacked on top of the left. And we're going to rock a little bit left and right. If you want to place the left hand on that thigh and help yourself rock, that's okay. Now, if you would like to have a blanket under this right shoulder, that's totally fine too if you're not able to bring that right shoulder down. So we're opening the lines of energy in the body, which include spiral fascial lines. And that's as important as any lines of energy through the body. So this type of twist is something that we don't do very often. And we want to do it with ease and grace, with a tall, lengthened spine. We already worked on that. So this is a really awesome thing to do. Now we're going to hang out here. Just let it hang. Let that hip hang. We're going to take a deep breath here. Open the mouth and exhale. Maybe straighten the leg a little and see if that feels okay to you. Just to see if there's a difference. I feel a little more stretch right here when I straighten the leg. You might have different types of things going on. So just notice what's happening there. If you want to rock a tiny bit back and forth, that's fine. Nice job. See if we can take another deep breath in. Open the mouth and exhale. And maybe there's a release in that right hip. Maybe. Now we're going to roll back to our stomach. We're going to place our hands down so the forehead can rest, and we're going to just let the hips slide side to side. Getting that spine to settle back again before we go to the next move. Nice job. Now we're going to press our hands on the earth, and we're going to bring them back, shoulder height, hug the elbows in, and we're going to press ourselves up to a tabletop. Now we're going to bring the knees a little closer together. And we're going to tick-tock those hips back and forth, looking the opposite direction. Nice job. Now we're going to come to our table. We're going to reach the hands out, maybe take the thumbs up if it feels right. And we're not coming into child, we're coming into what's called puppy pose. Here, let me get this out of the way. Puppy pose, where we melt the heart down. We take the arms forward, bend the elbows just a little bit, and allow the chest to melt toward the earth. And notice how the spine and the upper spine and maybe the mid-back begin to open a little bit. And just find your silky smooth breath here. Relax the hands, but maybe the thumbs can point to the sky for better alignment for your shoulders. Take a deep breath in, open the mouth and exhale. Keep putting weight in that tailbone, letting that lower back lengthen. Nice job. And then we're going to slowly come back up. We're going to find a seated position. And then we're going to reach for our chair again. We're going to bring this chair back. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to come to a tall seat right here. I'm going to sit up really tall, lengthen through the crown of the head, open and lift the heart, let the shoulders roll down the back, lower the chin to the chest, draw the navel in, lower the tailbone down. We're going to tilt the head again to one side. We're going to feel the shoulders begin to relax toward the earth. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. Let those shoulders relax toward the earth. Inhale, center. Now we're going to place our hands here. And if you want to add a blanket so that you don't have to bend over so much, that's always a good idea. We're going to place this on top, and we're just going to come into what's called a forward fold, a seated forward fold, a really easy seated forward fold. Resting the forehead on a blanket or a pillow or whatever feels right to you. Placing the hands relaxed in a relaxed position on the hands and the arms on the chair. Now if you feel like rolling the head a little bit side to side, ease and grace. Imagine the blanket that your head is on is just releasing any furrowed brow that you might have, any thoughts or concerns, letting them go. Giving yourself a sacred space of time, space and time for you to just restore, renew. Maybe coming back to the center, inhaling and expanding the back body, exhaling and releasing. Then we're going to slowly come to a seated position. See if you can sit really tall, keeping the eyes closed, breathing. Lift through the heart. See if you can feel the collarbones kind of expanding and letting the shoulders broaden. It's right here. Nice job. Now I'm going to leave that there for now. I'm going to slowly lower down onto my back, and I'm going to lift my legs up onto this chair, into that blanket. We're going to see how that feels. Now this might be too tall for you, but we're going to see how this feels for me. And if you want to take one blanket out, that's fine. I'm going to take, in fact, I think I will take one blanket out. So figure out what's right. So we're going to come close with our bottom toward the blanket and the chair. And we're going to take the knees out to the side, soles of the feet together. We're going to hang out here. We're going to take the hands to the sides, palms facing up. See if you can flatten the shoulders onto the earth. And then we're going to start to just gently roll the head side to side. Gentle, gentle. Notice if you can leave it on one side and get a little more stretch. Keep those shoulders soft on the earth. We're going to bring it back to center and we're going to roll it to the other side. Bring the head back to center. Now we're going to bring our feet, and we might have to move ourselves. I'm going to move, and in fact I'm going to take the blanket off and put the feet right on this edge of the chair. I'm going to take the hands to the sides. So we're in this like L shape. I'm going to lift the hips up. I'm going to slowly lower. Now you don't have to lift very high. Just lift up, slowly lower. Release the tailbone toward the chair as you do. We're just lengthening and opening up that lower back. Nice job. Nice job. Now we're going to bring the knees toward the chest, hugging the knees in, and we're going to rock a little bit left and right. And then I'm going to take the arms out to the sides, and I'm going to take the knees up toward that left elbow, and I'm going to let them come to the ground. We're coming into another nice little twist, maybe looking over at the right hand or up at the sky. Now I'm going to see if I want to straighten the legs, any amount, and see how that feels. Maybe take the left hand on that right hip and see if you can slide it down like we're just melting that IT band right there. Placing it just above the knee on the thigh. It's hanging out here. Now we're going to bend the knees again. We're going to release our hand from the thigh. We're going to bring those knees back to center. We're going to hug the knees in. We're going to rock a little bit left and right. Nice job. Now we're going to take the arms out to the sides, and we're going to reach those knees up toward that right elbow. We're going to come to a nice little twist, gazing at the sky or over at the left hand. Breathe. Now, if you would like to straighten your legs any amount, you can. I'm next to the wall, so it might be a little more challenging for me. I'm going to take my right hand on the left hip. Feel the energy from yourself that moves through your own body. And we're going to slide this hand down the thigh, softening that IT band and just letting it rest right above the knee. Hanging out here. Now, if you want, bend the knees back again. We're going to release that hand. We're going to bring those knees back to center. We're going to hug the knees in again, and we're going to rock a little bit left and right. Now we're going to place the feet back on this chair, the legs and the feet. We're going to let them hang out there. And we're going to come to an easy position, maybe lift one hip and the other hip and make sure the lower back is perfectly comfortable. And then if you want to have a blanket underneath the head, then find something that will work for you so that we can rest here. If you would like to have a rice pillow on your heart, and if you have one, Julie or some of the others that I know have these rice pillows, you can use them on your heart. We're just going to hang out here in a nice supported pose, letting the body rest and relax. Maybe take a deep breath in, expand the body. Exhale and let go. When you're ready, maybe remove the rice pillow if you have one there on your heart. We're going to take a deep breath in and exhale. Maybe place the feet on the edge of the chair. Maybe hug the knees in. Maybe rock a little bit left and right. And when you're ready, just rolling to the side, resting for a few more moments. Giving yourself space and time to come back to a more wakeful state. When you're ready, you can press yourself up to a seated position. Notice the peace and the quiet, the calm that comes with the practice of yoga. When you're ready, you can come to a seated position, sitting back up, opening your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste.